Mike, good afternoon and welcome back to today's show. We're going to finish the painting in a few minutes. But today, last week I told you that we was going to have a new artist starting here in the studio. And today I want to introduce you to Christopher. He's, as you can see, a young man. But he'll be starting tomorrow. Tomorrow will be his very first show, taping of the show. I do oils, I do watercolors, and I do a lot of other stuff. But this young gentleman, Christopher, I just want him to show you, just for him to show you a couple of the paintings, a couple of the pictures that he does to us. If we could, yeah, show it up. You know, you can see.
Well, there's one.
He does stuff like that, and there's a couple other stuff that he has that he does that I think. That shows his abilities, and
here's an unfinished one. So.
Yeah, flowers and stuff.
Yeah.
And the thing is that it is nice to have a young man. Now he reminds me of when I was about a little bit younger than him. That's how I started, was teach myself how to do things. I taught myself when I was very young, and then when I was after when I finished working and stuff and I put myself into art school. Then I became a student in New York at the Art Student League of New York, and then I went to more training and stuff to get where I'm at today. But to see a young person like yourself and is willing to come on camera and to show people how to do this is very exciting. I brought Christopher here, like I said, tomorrow is his very first day on doing his first show, and he's even a little bit nervous being here today.
Yes, I am.
So I'm on at the Jarvie to bring the picture back in, and me and him, we're going to talk while we're just finished this here. We only got a few more minutes on here, and he was listening to me and a lot of other people. So I said a lot of artists, when they to finish a painting, what they do, they hurry up and do a water scene. And since you're my guest and we want to do a little bit more talking with you, that's what I'm going to do. Later on, I'm just going to add some water to this, and we'll be done.
Okay.
Tomorrow, do you know what you're going to be drawing tomorrow?
I will want to draw some type of cartoony, just mixture of characters. I kind of want to freeform it, freestyle it. Don't want to do it anything specific, but I just want to have fun with it.
Okay, and then you're gonna explain what the paper you're gonna use, the pencils, the markers.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of times, the more information you could tell the people that's watching you, the paints you're using and the paper and this and that, it just helps them to understand what you're going through, and at the same time, it helps, to tell you the truth, it helps you to relax that.
Yes, it does.
You know,
yeah.
By me just coming in here and just talking about, just by the time I put the frame down and put the pencil marker around here, my mind is now thinking of, okay, this part's done, what can I do next? And then by me, and sometimes just mixing up the paint, that little bit of 1 or 2 seconds is I'm looking at it while I'm doing the paint, and it helps me to get my mind focused again. What is the next thing to do? Are you going to use any different colors, or you're just going to use one color for tomorrow?
For tomorrow, I'll try to use different colors. Just came in here, just wanted to sketch a few things, but tomorrow I'm going to try to focus on different types of pencils, different types of markers, pens, things that people should use, I would think. So.
Yeah. Are you going to use any later on in the future? Have you ever used a tracing paper?
I have. I do have tracing paper, like some little device that helps me trace, and I'll probably bring that on later on for people. I mean, in case people want to see how to fully trace something and make it look nice.
Oh, I do tracing here too, but when I do it here, I call it a ghost, especially on, here if you're using watercolors, you use I got some in the bag. I can't think of it. Put it on. But then when I use a ghost, when I go to ghost, I just mark it out with pencil and just cut it out with a piece of masking tape.
Oh, yeah.
This way, when I finish doing all the things I'm doing in the oil painting, then when I remove the masking tape, then
It'll all come together.
I have the plain canvas there, and then I could work on it real quick. You know, and it's a wonderful way of doing things. We learned that when you go to school, they teach you how to start doing that. You get a drawing the canvas boards, then they'll tell you to take out 2 or 3 pictures from a magazine or something, or one of your pictures, and put them together for a painting, and saute it. You know, you put them one thing on top of another one, and then sketch it out with pencil, and then after when you pencil, you spray it, and then you just use one little brush oil painting, and you just tap it on, and it's a fantastic way of. A lot of people does that when they do a portrait painting. A lot of artists will do it that way. Yeah. So we got 22 minutes. While we're here, we're just gonna finish up this one little painting.
Okay.
And it's not gonna be hard. Christopher asked me if I was just using the 3 paints, and I told him, yeah, I do have yellow here, and I do have a Van Dyke brown. But at this stage, if I use any of those 2, it's just gone. You may do that with your color pencils too. That
Yeah.
you always try to use the same color going through the whole painting.
Okay.
You know, and it just brings it together. Maybe at the end, if I want to use a bit of brown, I could. But I've done so much with this here, it just would take it away. I'm just gonna build up this corner here. I had a dead tree here. I got some rocks here. And if you listened to me before, I said a lot of artists, to finish a painting, they'll just put some water down. And since I have you on the show, and since we're more talking than I am painting, I am gonna add some water to here.
Okay.
But because this is gonna be a little bit, and I have so much up here, I can't just go, I had to add some ground to it, and then just a little bit of, don't have to have water, but I think I'm gonna add just a little bit right here. So I'm gonna add some more stones. So I'm just gonna pick up some red and some. This is blue, some copal blue, and this is Prussian blue.
Okay.
Now, when you go to art school, they'll show you that red, yellow, blue, and orange. Red, yellow, blue. I haven't done that you need those 4 colors, actually the 3 colors, red, yellow, blue, and you can make up any color. It's these 3. And then from the colors you mix up, then you could add, get more colors.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna add a couple of stones here. I'm gonna add this a little bit more. This is a little bit more watery I want it to be, so I'm just gonna add it. There we go. Just gonna add one big stone here, but I don't want it to look like a tree. This is my dead tree there. I'm just gonna add one other stone right here. Stones are easy to do. You really don't have to go too crazy with them. There you go. I'm gonna add some of this other color just to add some shadow. Some dark right here. There. And I'm just gonna bring my 1/4" brush and bring some shadow to up. Bring some shadow down.
How do you know where to add the shadow?
It comes naturally.
Naturally.
Yeah. After that is just, you just gotta follow it. uh, even with your drawings, after a while, you're gonna learn, you gotta have a lighter side, a darker side, to bring it all together. And that, once you do that, it just makes everything so much fun. Art is almost like music. It's the same thing. You know, the more you practice, the better we get. And more than that, the more you study it, and then the more you understand it, the more it makes sense. You know, just little things happens. I'll bring this up. I'm just gonna add some grassy area right here. Blue, but it's okay. Like I said, this is not the masterpiece.
Yeah.
Add some purple to that, and that will bring some of that out. There you go. Okay. Now I need some land. So what I'm gonna do is get this right here. This is a little thicker. I'm just gonna add some land to this part here. Now this is red up here. The sky was more red than anything else. So what I'm gonna do is make quick water. I'm just gonna come right from the bottom and work myself up.
Also, would that be like the reflection of it, of the sky?
Yeah, this reflection inside the water. So.
That's nice.
We've got 16 minutes, and then I'm just gonna make this. I'm gonna go right back into this purple. And I'm gonna come down here. Make a little bush. Just like that, little bush right here. So, one, two blue. There you go. And I'm just gonna throw up one more purple though than blue. Let's bring up some tall grass. That's where all your good fish are at. It's right in that tall grass where the boats can go and get them. Back into the blue and purple. Put up a nice big it's 14 minutes ago, I'm putting a nice big stone right here. Yeah, tomorrow when you come here, just have fun. And you go, the managers, all of them, Jelby, Trudy, Dotson, they will do anything to help you, to make your show go as easy as possible. You can't ask for a better staff as what we have in this station. You know, you really can't. And after all the years I've been here, they're almost like family to me. And I give him a hard time, you know already, you heard me.
Yeah.
I give everybody a hard time.
How long did you say you were working here? Volunteering, I should say.
I think it's 16 years.
16?
Yeah, I got very close, we're working on very close to 400 shows now.
Oh, wow.
It goes fast. It goes fast, you know. One day you're worrying about what I'm on paint.
Yeah.
Not even sure if the first show is going to be a success, and then before you know it, I'm going to put in a couple birds flying up here. We got 12 minutes, and what I'm going to do is look at my pen. I got a couple more minutes. Let's put in a couple rocks down here in the water. And we'll do a reflection inside the water with this. Go down here. Take this one here. Bring this down. Like so. I guess that is a reflection. I'm just going to add a little bit more to that. Make it a little bit darker. There we go. And then dry brush, and we make a water line going across it.
That's nice. Maybe right here, just to finish up that corner, we'll go into some blue and some red. A bit more red. Something like that. And right here, we'll just put a little bush here, right outside the water. Something like that. We could throw some back into this here. Make some tree branches, some leaves coming out here. And we could add some of this color here. Come down with it and make it look like a shadow down here. There you go. Shadow. See how it looks with everything, no matter what you do, everything looks better with the frame on it. It just brings it all together. Yeah.
Even if you could get a small frame for your little things,
Yes.
it brings it together. Now, I don't have a pencil, but I could use this. And what I do need is one little line. Right here. Make it look like little line is right here. It does look too. A little bit of water because it's too red here. So I'm just gonna just a little bit. guess so. Take the frame again.
See how it looks.
I think it looks pretty good. It's a lot of work, a lot of movement.
Yeah.
But when you're teaching a class, I'd rather do, you usually at home, but today, yeah, so tomorrow when you come here, just have fun,
Yeah.
you know. I pretend that there's a lot of people around me, because, you know, I taught students too, so.
Yes.
So so I'm used to teaching, and that's the fun part of artists, when you could sit down and start teaching. So I always pretend there's students out there, and they're with me, that I'm not here by myself. And I tell people that not all my paintings, none of my paintings are meant to be masterpieces.
Yeah.
None. I make a lot of mistakes, and that's fine, because we learn by little, and sometimes it's not even a mistake. Maybe it just doesn't look right. But like I said, if I want to go home tonight and do a better painting, and if I take out what I like and what I don't like to make a better painting, this is only the footprint. This is only the like instructions. Like, what if I want to do it again? And I think a lot of people appreciate that.
Yeah.
A lot of artists, they don't explain things like that. A lot of artists, you know, they try to make their painting as perfect as they could, and I do the opposite. Show them more detail, show them a lot more stuff. It may take a little bit longer. It may make the painting a little bit messy at times.
Yes.
But that's the fun part. To me, that is the fun part. And that's what all this should be. You know, all this should be fun. You know, even when I was teaching classes, even though when I was part of a big gallery in St. Cloud, a big art gallery, I still was the same way. You know, like this is meant to be fun. You know, musicians, they all have work. It's all work and stuff, but yet they're still having fun doing it.
They're having fun doing it.
You know,
Yeah.
you gotta have fun with what you're doing, no matter what it is. And if you enjoy what you're doing,
Yes.
that flower looks awesome.
Thank you. Thank
That
you
flower
very much.
looks awesome.
Thank you very much.
You know. Yeah, put some colors to that. Put
I
some,
will.
you know. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we still got 5 minutes, and well, you have anything to tell the people for tomorrow? What else are you planning on doing?
The main goal of my show is not for it to be necessarily a follow-along show. I don't want them to copy exactly what I'm doing.
No, I don't want them to copy me. I understand that.
I'd rather for them just to follow along, not copy it.
Yep.
They, whatever mood you're in, I'm trying to capture people's moods, people's attitudes that day. Not everybody's going to have a good day. And not everybody's going to want to draw a landscape.
No.
Not everybody's going to want to draw a flower.
Yep.
People want to see something that they connect to.
Yeah.
At least that's what I think of when I watch videos or shows. I want to connect to it. And I feel like my show, this upcoming show that I'm going to be working on, I want to capture that. I want people to feel happy or feel like they're seen. I don't want to just draw the simple, basic things. I want to go out of the box.
Yeah.
I want to draw things that people wouldn't usually draw. People that don't want to, things that people don't want to talk about. I want to go into, see, me personally, I have ADHD and I have depression. And the thing is, I'm only 15 and it's a struggle.
It is.
So I imagine people that are older that have been dealing with my problems, and most likely more, for years, longer than I've been born. and I want to show them that there are other people there that are experiencing the same thing, and I want to show that through my artwork. So that's what I want to do.
I also have a learning disability, so I know exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And it's true. I'm the same way, and I think a lot of good instructors, I would say instructors who showing people, it is like you don't want to do what I do.
Yeah.
You would, but you want to learn what I'm doing.
What you're doing. Yeah.
And for you to try it.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You know, you try it. And,
Yeah.
And then if you need help, you could always come down and call or ask for help and stuff. And I was the same way at teaching. You know, it was the same way as that. I know I know with my advanced students, I know they was doing good, because I would be doing one tree,
Yeah.
and they'll be doing another kind of a tree.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, yes,
That's
yes.
good.
They see something, they're seeing what they want to see. They're
Yeah.
understanding it. And to me, that's the beauty part.
Yes.
You know, that, yeah, don't follow. That's why I try to do so much on a painting.
Yeah.
This way they could take away what they like, what they don't like,
Yeah.
you know. And actually, this is a simple, has a lot involved, but it's still a simple painting.
Painting. Yeah.
You know, it's still a simple painting. It's a fun painting to me. This is like you're sketching.
Yeah, it's just
You know,
fun.
this
Have
is
a
just-
fun,
It's
simple.
a sketching.
Yeah.
But if somebody wants to buy it, it's for sale.
It's for sale. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You're not denying that.
No. But, that's good. You know, it's good. It's good. You have the right attitude for somebody who's only 15 years old.
Thank you.
You know, and I'm glad you have people that is behind you, that is saying, yeah, go ahead and do it. Yeah. Because there's so many times, because you're young, people will say, you're just not gonna do this. You should be doing something else. You should be doing this, maybe. And it's like, no, you're doing something that you enjoy.
Yeah.
And that is the most beautiful thing. So let's tell everybody goodbye.
Bye.
Because we only have a minute and more.
Yeah.
And I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank Christopher coming today and being part of the
pleasure.
show. I'm glad, and tomorrow when you see his first show, and please have love, show him the love that you have shown to me and to all the musicians that's here, because we do have a lot of musicians coming down here.
Yeah.
And it is a great place to be. So we'll see everybody next week. Bye-bye and have a good one.
Have a good day.
Simple painting, huh?
Yeah. Simple.